Like Merlin.
Usually, it's yourself. Because the director doesn't. I mean, sometimes they say make this kind of thing, but it's quite rare. Normally, Alex, look behind you! So
there's nothing there.
Oh,
see, that's all Alex. And that's not even me playing a character, that's me playing myself.
Why are you stood up?
It's got the seat.
Oh, right, okay. Cool.
Okay, second one, you go to a lot of conventions, so you meet a lot of people, a lot of actors from other shows. I want to know who would you want to work with from somebody who would you have? Sorry,
from the show.
Doctor Who? I'd love to do that. I think everyone knows that. It's not really so surprising. You've done Doctor Who. You work with that.
Yeah. I think you would make a very good Doctor Who.
Thank you. I'd make a great. When Peter decides to go, I'll go do that. It's easy. Yeah. There we go. You heard it first.
Or maybe I didn't explain myself well. I mean that which actor would you want to work with that you have met in other conventions?
Eva Green.
What convention was that at?
Oh, convention. Oh, it's
where I was meet with the Green. There was an actor.
She's a Penny Dreadful at Camelot.
That we've met though.
We've met.
People that we've met. David Hasselhoff, we met at one. David Hasselhoff was good one.
Harry Mellon.
Harry Mellon, yes. Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210. I did, yeah, met him in Australia.
Why would you want to work with Luke Perry?
Because he's hilarious. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Right, I'm sorry, 2 seconds. I've got to go. I've got to catch a plane, so I'm going to go.
He's got to go.
Say goodbye to all these guys I've seen.
Bye, mate.
We actually hate each other, this is off the show.
It's not going on.
Bye, everyone.
Can you ask us a question?
Last question was like...
No idea.
Oh, sorry.
No, Rupert, we know that now that you can sing, but I want to know if the rest of you can sing or dance, because I want to remind you that in the panel before you, the cast of Once Upon a Time sang for us and danced for us.
Yeah,
so,
but they were all drunk though, weren't they?
would you be willing to do something for us?
What would you like us to sing?
Something.
Yeah,
you know.
I can't, no, neither of us can sing, unfortunately.
Or dance, or a little dance.
Otherwise I would, but...
Tom is a great dancer.
I can do like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in an Irish accent.
Okay, you go now, right?
But I gotta go. I can do. Yo, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, took a drop of whiskey and took another two.
Does everyone know California Love by Dr. Dre and Tupac? So there's a wave up there somewhere, loaded, fan at the back. I actually know the rap, the first part of that song. Okay. My wife will be so embarrassed right now. Okay. Then let me welcome everybody to the Wild Wild West. A state that's untouchable like Elliot Ness. The track hits your eardrum like it's stuck to your chest. Got your best for the Jimmy in the city of sex. Be the sunshine state where the bombing can be. The state where you never find the dance floor empty. A quick beat, unwishable and grief. Leave me, making me sing something. I've been in the game for 10 years, making rap tunes. Ever since hundreds of words that tunes, now it's 95 to the front and watch me die and shine, looking like a star in the bottom. It's all good from the eagle to the bay. The city is the bar and the city make it pay. Grow a finger if you feel the same way. Straight going down by California, yeah. Yeah, no, it's an American. Well, it's Dr. Duran. Dr. Duran.
I can't look at you the same way. I feel like I don't even know who you are.
Double life.
Wow. Yeah. You're like a bigger, better looking version of Vanilla Ice.
Bros. Do you know Bros?
No.
I went down to Lovely. Bros? No? No one knows Bros.
I think they... When will I be free?
Oh, singer. No, what else on your CV can you do?
What if you could break dance next?
Well, if you want. Can't actually do that.
Well, you couldn't sing a rap 5 minutes ago.
So we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Hello, my... Oh.
Do the what?
I think the thing about a show like Merlin is that everybody has a different idea of how they would like it to end. And I think because the show ended when it did, it was always going to leave people unsatisfied, because the nature of a show like that will always leave people unsatisfied. I have my own ideas now. I think the show should have ended, so does I think everybody in the cast, so does the crew. Everyone has a different idea, and unfortunately, it's down to the producers and they decide how it's going to end. Like I always thought that Eoin should ride the dragon, but then that didn't happen. That's how I think the show. I think the show should have ended with basically it's all lovely and peaceful, and then the dragon comes after Eoin saves the day, and then the dragon comes down to the courtyard. He talks to everyone and tells them, it's okay, Eoin's got this, and then Eoin gets on his back and flies through the air, and then that would have been an ending that would have made everybody happy. That's just my opinion. Speaking.
I won't go. Rupert, is it? I think that the ending is what it needs to be to end the show. I think it was something that needed to happen. I do think it may have been a little rushed for the build to the end. Things happened quite quickly over the last few episodes, and I thought it was a bit like, oh, that's the end. But I thought it was fine and good for what it needs to be to end the show and complete it.
Are you talking of a specific, when you say the end, the very, very end, the modern bit, the
Modern day ending.
that was a weird thing. When I wanted Leon to be driving a van or something else, or him to be walking past other people. When I read that ending in the script, I couldn't decide if it was absolutely brilliant or absolutely awful. I don't think it was okay. It was either... It was either really clever or it was really weird. And I still don't know the answer. I think it needed to have some hope that there was a future life. Whether that was the right thing, I genuinely don't know, so it's really hard. What was your thought?
I think it's a very sad end, but at the same time it's beautiful in its own way, in its own way.
Yeah.
You should have answered the question, that was probably better.
Like Tom's beautiful in his own way.
Just like me.
I mean, you still like him even though he raps.
I did think it should have cut ahead to what happened in Camelot with Leon marrying Gwen and the whole thing going to the pot. Yeah.
My second question is for you, Rupert. Why are you immortal?
What am I talking about?
You immortal during the show. You never die.
Why not? This is why aren't you immortal? I was like, wow, thanks. Why aren't I immortal? No. Why am I immortal? I'm immortal because I was invited here. Why aren't I or why am I? Are you saying I am immortal?
Yes.
Okay. Some people say I am. I like to cling to the fact I am, but I don't think so Eoin really is. Because he drank from that cup, and it was only special people lived forever. But I do like the fact that I didn't seem to die all the time. And actually, the first time I died, I went saying, I think I'm coming back for series 3. And my family at Christmas were going, how do we tell him he got killed by the dragons? I think he really thinks he's coming back. He was killed. And then I came back and the most exciting soft focus shot I've ever seen on British television the following year. And yeah, I like the idea that I am immortal, even though I don't think I am. So that doesn't answer your question. But that's what I think.
And my last question is for Eoin. Why are you so fucking funny on Twitter?
Why on Twitter? Yeah, I know, it's in real life, it's ridiculous. I just have fun on Twitter. I don't take Twitter that seriously unless I'm saying something serious or tweeting something. I find Twitter really interesting because sometimes I find that I want to tweet something like an article on politics or something, or retweet something that's actually interesting or is important. And then no one really seems to care. And then I tweet that I feel hungover and there's a squirrel beside me saying my name, and about 500 people retweet it. Which is interesting in a way, because I guess that's what Twitter is. I take Twitter with a pinch of salt and just have fun with it and say whatever I feel.
I think it's a good way to show people, you know, to have a conversation. But I had that with a baby chick. That's why I'm very bad at Twitter. I had a photo of me with a baby chick and said, "Happy Easter from me and my chick," and that had a crazy amount of retweets. Then I said, "Oh, go and do this talk to end world poverty." And 2 people went, "Yay!" It's like, why would we end world poverty when there's a photo of Rupert with a baby chick? You know, I think it is weird, like you said, but you know, it depends who your fans are, and it's I mean, Aaron's brilliant at it.
To be honest though, you with a baby chick is kind of pretty awesome.
You retweet that?
Yeah.
I need to do more.
There you go.
I love you too, Rupert.
Eso es todo, muchas gracias.
Are you sure you don't have more questions? It feels like you've been
About
here.
bread, for example.
Okay.
No, thank you.